Hey, it's Space Mage, and today's video will be a popular topic, Spade Arc Asta versus Spade Arc Yuno, meaning Devil Union Asta versus Saint Stage Star Magic Yuno. A lot of people think Asta would easily beat Yuno, but you shouldn't count Yuno out. First, I'll break down how strong Asta is and all his important abilities. Lucky for me, Asta has had 3 major fights in Devil Union, so it's easy to gauge his strength. Against the Ancient Demon, Asta only needed the Demon Slayer to beat the Ancient Demon and slice right through it. This shows that Asta can cut through anything magical since Ancient Demon bodies are pure magic. Against the Twin Devils, this is further backed up when Asta uses the Demon Slayer to cut off Nama's hand while protecting Noct and later on cutting Nama in half. After the twins fused and made an attack big as the Spade Royal Capital, Asta could make a black divider big enough to reflect the giant Ice Sun Greave. This proves that as long as Asta can react, he can reflect all magic thrown at him. With the Demon Destroyer, Asta negated the twin spell that made their bodies vanish in fire and ice. A lot of people don't understand and misinterpret what Asta did by saying the sword can neg all magic, but only can remove the effects of spells. With the Demon Dweller, Asta can make many black anti-magic slashes instantly, which could destroy Greave. Asta's big negative of the fight is not being able to catch up to the twins, her running away, and him needing all 5 minutes of his time limit. Both of these things can give anyone at Supreme Devil level a shot at beating Asta. Against Lucifero, we finally got to see the Demon Slash in action, and this version of Devil Union has Asta's strongest attack, Infinite Slash, which is similar to Yami's Dimension Slash, but more advanced because Asta can choose who he cuts. He cut Lucifero without hurting Yami or William. Asta also has Ki, which gives him elite reactions which can make up for his movement speed. Moving on to Yuno, I won't focus too much on Yuno's feats against pre-Devil Heart Xenon, since it's confirmed the 100% Dark Triad were weaker than the twins according to Noct. Soon as Xenon gets a Devil Heart, he puts Yuno in the absolute space, and Yuno couldn't take control, so Xenon keeps attacking Yuno with his bones until he's knocked out. I mentioned this because it shows the massive increase in power Xenon got to know Devil Yuno. It's pretty obvious Xenon reached Supreme Devil level. Also, he has 4 big horns like the Supreme Devils, Megicula, and Lucifero. After Yuno receives a Spade Grimoire, he becomes way stronger too. With the Star Magic, Yuno could instantly hit and damage Xenon with his stars. Then he went into Spirit Dive to increase his magic power even more. With Quartal Scutum, he could block the same attacks that knocked him out earlier. With Conjunction, he could use the stars to teleport out of Xenon's subspace. With Quartal Asta, he could damage Xenon's body. With Quartal Fluidium, he could do the same. Even while Yuno uses Star Magic, he can still use his Wind Spirit Magic. He used Spirit of Zephyr to clash with Xenon's Bone Sword. He then used Spirit of Boreas, but Xenon used Spatial Rupture to cancel the attack and even took off some of Yuno's crown. Then Xenon destroyed all his stars, but then as Yuno got stronger, another star was born, and Yuno teleported behind them, and he also unlocked Stage with Saint Spirit of Zephyr and cut right through Xenon's Devil Heart. The big thing to take away from this is Yuno has great speed with his teleportation and reaction speed. Also, having Saint Stage means he has an advantage over Devils and Devil's Host. He also has Spirit Storm, which is a Wind Blast, Spirit's Hush Dance, which is a high speed dodging spell, and Spirit of Earth. I don't see Yuno using any of these against Asta besides maybe Spirit's Hush Dance. Spirit of Earth takes 3 minutes to charge up, so he can't use it in a 1v1 fight. Conjunction replaced Spirit Hush Dance, and Spirit Storm is lesser than his current strongest attacks. Now to Asta vs Yuno. They won't have any idea about their new abilities like Devil Union and Star Magic, and it's a battle to see who's stronger, not a death battle. Knowing that each are really strong, they will go straight to Devil Union and Spirit Dive. Also, Yuno being smart, he would try to hide his Star Magic until the last possible second, and Asta would try and hide the Demon Slasher too. Asta will probably start with the Demon Slayer since it's capable of attack and defense, and Yuno will start out with Zephyr. Yuno would be quick enough to dodge attack from Asta's Black Divider, but Asta with Ki would also dodge Yuno's attacks. Yuno would try his thrust attack with Boreas, but Asta would block it. Then Asta would use the Demon Dweller's Black Slash at close range, and Yuno would have no choice but to use Conjunction to teleport. This would kinda surprise Asta. Then Yuno would use Quartal Asta to attack, and Asta would badly react to it but still would dodge it. Asta realized that he needs to destroy Yuno's stars, so he started attacking his stars, but while Asta is doing this, Yuno would notice his timer, and that 3 out of 5 minutes has already passed, but by then Asta would have destroyed all his stars. Yuno would then try to run, but Asta would chase after him and would fire off some black slashes. Yuno would use Spirit's Hush Dance to partially dodge them. Yuno would take some damage. Another minute has passed. Asta would then get close and use the Demon's Flare to attack Yuno, but then Yuno would unleash a star he was saving and would get behind Asta and would use Saint Spirit Zephyr into attack. Asta would react, but Yuno would still get a clean hit on him. Because of Noel versus Vanica, we know that Saint Stage does not automatically undo Devil Host transformations. It took Noel multiple hits to undo Vanica's 100% form. Yuno's hit was still weaken Asta's Devil Union, and realizing his 5 minutes is almost up, Asta would quickly destroy Yuno's last star and would whip out the Demon Slasher Katana and would use Infinite Slash. Asta wouldn't try to kill Yuno, but it would still damage Yuno and knock Bell out, undoing his Spirit Dive, but Asta's 5 minutes would be up and Devil Union would be undone. I honestly think base to base, Asta would win, since Yuno wouldn't be able to generate his stars anymore, and because Asta has better reactions, I think he's just stronger in base. So that's how I think the fight would go. I think Asta and Yuno are evenly matched now. If they fought 10 times, they would probably each win 5 times. Yes, Asta has more ways to beat Yuno since anti-magic is that broken, but Yuno's speed advantage with his stars could definitely kill a few minutes before Asta would destroy them. Well, that's all for this video. Comment down below who you think would win and why. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed and want more Black Clover content like this. See ya.